A large container is partially filled with n liters of water. Ido adds 10 liters of water to the container, making it 60% full. If Ido adds 6 more liters of water, the container will be 75% full. What is the value of n? What is the value of n, which is the large container that is partially filled with some amount of water? So we're trying to find the some amount of water. Alright, so just for explanation here, let's kind of draw what this looks like. So it's filled with some n liters of water. Let's just say that's the n liters of water. And then Ido adds 10 liters of water to this container. So then Ido adds plus 10 liters of water. And that makes it pretty much 60% full. Okay, so this is 60% full. And this is the first case, okay? And we have to convert this diagram into what it would look like if we were to, make this into an algebraic expression. So let's say we start with some n liters of water, and then we add in the plus 10 liters, and that is equal to 60%, right? Yeah. Now, we need to find out, so this is 6, so this would be n plus 10L is equal to 60 over 100. And we need to basically, okay, so before we continue, let's do the next case as well. So the next case is the same as this. The only difference is Ido keeps adding water. So Ido adds another, 6 more liters, so 6 liters more. So he adds another 6 liters of water. And this makes it 75% full. Okay, so now this becomes 75% full. So now we have the next equation, which is n plus, so this situation, which is 10 liters plus 6 liters, 16 liters, is equal to 75%. This means n plus 16 liters is equal to 75 over 100. And we have to find, okay, so what we need to, okay, so the big thing here is we need to recognize that this 60% over 100, this is a part over a whole, right? So this is a part. What is the whole? The whole we don't know. That's that missing amount here. So X represents the total amount of water that could be in here and in here. Just like in these proportions, the relationship between the ratios, this being a ratio and this being a ratio, this X has to relate to the 100. X has to relate to 100. All right, so let's tack that in. So X, and we can say that the total amount of water is that X, okay? And the same can be said here as well. Because once that's full, it's 100, okay? It's 100%. Good. Now, let's find out what the value of X would be. So here, 3 over 5, n plus 10L all over x. So then this would be 3x equals 5n plus 50L. And so now we have x is equal to 3 over n plus 50 over 3. So this is the value of x. So this would be 100% once we solve it. And now we do the same thing here, which is, let's first simplify this, 75 over 100 n plus 16L all over x is equal to 75 over 100 is 3/4. You can think of this like as quarters. And now we can find out what the value of x is. 3x is equal to 4n plus 4 times 16 is 64. Now x is equal to 4n plus 64 divided by 3. Now we have two values of x, and we still need to figure out what this value of n is. We can do that now. We can take these x's, this guy here and this guy here, and we could set them equal to each other. And when we do that, we get now we can solve for n. So we have 5n plus 50L is equal to 4n plus 64. 64L. 64 liters. Okay. And when we solve this, we can actually just get rid of the 3's because they're on the same side. Those cancel out. So now we have 5n. So we can do 5n minus 4n, which is n. 64 liters minus 15 liters. 64 liters minus 15 liters is equal to 64 minus 15 would be 14 liters. So n is equal to 14 liters. And that is the answer.